So welcome into Mangelsdorf Field on the campus of Misericordia University in Dallas. My name is Rick Starren. Welcome to some Tuesday night field hockey action here in the back mountain of northeastern Pennsylvania as the Misericordia field hockey team welcomes in the Centenary Cyclones. Action just getting underway here. Just about a minute passed in this first period here. Take care of some business here really quickly. Misericordia, your starters for Misericordia on the evening. Megan Radnoff, sophomore, starting at midfield. Lily Mitras at forward. Madison Pozovac also at forward. Shannon Murphy up front as well. Ali Bianco and Lily Mitras join her, as well as Jessica Bennett, Anna Effinger, and Morgan Walsh as midfielders. On defense, Krista McCloskey and Jillian Rogers. Michaela Cavens in midfield and Olivia Gretz in goal for Misericordia. For the visiting Cyclones, Victoria Sharippa, Michaela Thiessen, and Haley Rowe. Along with Victoria Abasevich, Kira Doyle, Tony Cacapardo, and then Jennifer Pereira in goal for Centenary. Misericordia comes into this one at 1-4. Their last game was a heartbreaking 2-1 loss against Scranton. That was on Friday right here. Game ended in regulation at a 1-1 tie. Scranton able to net the overtime goal for the win. That dropped the Cougars to 1-4 on the season. Their lone win came just a week ago on Tuesday at Cedar Crest down in Allentown. It was a 4-0 win for the Cougars traveling down to Allentown. They had goals by Michaela Cavanis, Shannon Murphy, Effinger, and McCloskey. Cavanis and Effinger also notched assists in that game and had multi-point games. This will be a corner for Misericordia here. Swept in and then looking for a shot, and that'll go wide. Mitras has a couple of goals and an assist on the season, as does Effinger. McCloskey and Cavanis have also notched goals for the Cougars. Those will be your players to watch tonight. Cougars spending some time in the offensive zone to start this. Centenary, meanwhile, comes in at 1-3, very similar record. Their last time out was on Saturday as well. That was a 9-0 loss at Ramapo. So they're looking to right the ship as another corner for the Cougars. It's their second one right away. Not able to connect just yet. Scrum in the middle. And that one finds the back of the goal. Cavanis on that goal, I believe. So Michaela Cavanis with 11:05 to go in the first here. Notches the first goal for Misericordia. That one goes off of the, hits the post there. Misericordia will look to set up their offense. That one was swept in from in front. It's a quick 2-0 lead now for Misericordia. Out quickly. Lily Mitras with the goal there. So now Misericordia with a quick 2-0 lead, looking to set things up on offense again. Cyclones have been unable to generate any offense. They have not haven't really played even a moment in the defensive zone of the Cougars. Maybe an opportunity now, but that one is going to be intercepted. It was Morgan Walsh that was able to get control of that on defense for Misericordia. Got to be a little careful how you play that back. You'll see in soccer, they'll just play that right back towards the goal, let a defenseman handle it, but you get whistled down, change the direction of the ball in field hockey. It's controlled along the near side by Cacapardo for the Cyclones. But now Misery's on the attack again. Darren McDevitt out in front of the net there, looking to get a centering pass, but that'll be whistled. And Centenary will take possession. Played along the far side. Now they're going to look to set McDevitt up in the middle again. This might be a shot from the outside. Scrum for it in the middle and then partially cleared. Whistled as it goes wide of the goal. Early goals by Cavanus and Mitras have Misericordia out to a 2-0 lead in this one. 8 minutes left in the first. There's Rogers trying to play it in on the near side. Controlled by Effinger. Effinger will put it into play here. A little behind the back pass there, but that was whistled down. Michaela Thiessen tried to get that along the near side, work it upfield for Centenary. But nothing doing there. Put back into play by Effinger again. Effinger puts one in front towards the goal, towards the net. That was as much a pass as it was a shot. It rolls over the end line. Now here's Effinger. Once again, controls it. Effinger looking for McDevitt over there on the right. Not quite able to connect, and now Centenary controls. But their Cyclones really not able to get the ball upfield against the Misericordia defense. Here's Effinger again. Played that one off of Sharippa. Now Effinger will send it in. She takes a couple steps back. Flips that one up ahead. But that'll get whistled. Effinger was trying to find McCloskey up there. Effinger sends one in. That'll go wide. 5:24 left here in the first. Centenary at Misericordia field hockey on a Tuesday night here at Mangelsdorf Field on the campus of Misericordia University. My name is Rick Starr. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Effinger once again. Pretty much the whole contest right now has been played right in front of the Centenary goal. Cougars have been able to notch two scores playing down there. Looking to add to it here. So Misericordia playing along the middle of the field. Manser giving chase for Centenary. Unable to run it down. That trickles wide. Now Effinger will set Misericordia up again, sent out in front. Cavanis was in there, but they couldn't get it to her. And it's 3-0 in favor of Misericordia. A lot of activity in front of the net. We'll wait for an official word on who exactly got that one. So it was Olivia Kempf. Gets credit for that one from Misericordia. It'll be her first goal of the season. And it's 3-0 in favor of the Cougars. Quickly here in the first. They give Effinger a assist on that goal, according to the official scorekeeper. So we get down under 3 minutes to go here in the first. McDevitt played that into the middle. Murphy battling for it there. And now McCloskey will put it in play for the Cougars. She plays it back and then to the far side. Now back into McCloskey. She sends one towards the net, but a whistle. Misericordia with another opportunity there, but that one goes wide. Murphy got the shot off there. Down under 2 minutes now in the first. You know, when you look at the rosters here, Centenary brings 13 players to the contest here. You know, when you start a dozen, that does not give you doesn't give you much depth. This will be the third corner now for Misericordia of this one. Shot by Walsh there. So the Cougars with a clear advantage just in terms of numbers. Coaches always talk about numbers in every sport. You know, you like to have depth. Depending on the sport and the level, a lot of coaches don't use that depth a lot, but it's also a whole different thing when you're bringing barely enough players to field a team onto the road. In the case of Centenary, you're traveling from Hackettstown, New Jersey, where their campus is located, with just enough players, and you got a couple of substitutes. Misericordia able to kind of shuttle players in and out, keep everybody out there fresh. And the Cougars will get their fourth corner. Trying to find McCloskey right in the middle there. But that gets whistled, and that'll do it for the first. So that's the end of one. 3-0 in favor of Misericordia. They'll play this corner untimed, I guess. Big shot, and then a scrum out in front. And then that one goes in. It was Murphy right out in front. They're going to say Kempf gets credit for that goal. Murphy was right there with her, and that came at the end of the first. So 4-0 at the end of one in favor of Misericordia. We'll be back for the second period of play. I'll be back. You'll be right here in just a moment. So on to quarter number 2 we go. Misericordia with the quick 4-0 lead after 1. Goals by Cavanus, Mitras, and then 2 by Kempf. Kempf came into the game with a single assist on the game, no goals. She'd have 4 shots taken over the course of the season. They had not gone in for her. She's got 2 today, though. The Cougars are up 4-0 quickly. And they're going to be right back on the attack. That was Kempf along the near side, or excuse me, that was Abby Dolinar. Abby Dolinar battling along the near side, and now maybe Centenary able to get a little something on offense, but that stopped pretty quickly. And now Misericordia back on the attack. Kempf is out in front. Not able to get to that one. But Misericordia controls. They'll try to set it up again. Whistle. Madison Ortwine in the game for Misericordia. She's out front. Along with Kempf. Kira Doyle plays that one back in for Centenary, but once again, Misericordia able to corral it pretty quickly. Played forward aggressively there. Elizabeth Fry battling, trying to get that ball centered. Couldn't quite. And now Thiessen trying to go the other way for Centenary, but she stopped. Ali Bianco plays that one back for Misericordia. With a 4-0 lead, they don't have a tremendous sense of urgency. They can play in a, I don't know if we really talk about playing in a shell, but there's also no need to be super aggressive. There's Ortwine in the middle. She's trying to center that. She's got Morgan Souter in there. Now back outside, sent in. Dolinar battling out in front of the net. But this will be Centenary's possession. Thiessen along the near side. She was stopped. Braylee Hussey with aggressive defense for the Cougars there. But now, Centenary able to perhaps get a chance to set a little something up on offense here. Bianco for Misericordia sends that one right up the near side line. That got whistled, and the Cyclones will take it the other direction. Cacapardo sent that one in for for the Cyclones. A battle for it in the corner there. Manser for Centenary trying to create something on offense. She could not. Sharippa trying to get it upfield herself a moment ago there. And now 2-on-1 on the near side. There's Cacapardo. She was guarded closely by two Misericordia midfielders. Had no place to go. Hussey plays that one out to the middle. Now Misericordia looking for a chance to set up offense again. Souter battling for it over on the far side there. That whistle's in favor of the Cyclones. A little over 9 minutes left here in period number 2. 4-0 is your score. Misericordia with the lead on 4 first quarter goals. Cavina scored first with 11:02 remaining in the first. But a minute later, less than a minute later, Mitras made it 2-0. And then Kempf, Olivia Kempf, her first 2 goals of the season. Numbers 3 and 4 for the Cougars on the evening. That's where we stand right now, 4-0 in favor of Misericordia. So Elizabeth Fry trying to corral it on the near side. Now she gives chase. That'll be played right along the line there. Fry sends it in. Ortwine battling out in front. Now Misericordia will get a chance to maybe set something up here. McCloskey's going to put this in play. Out to the right. Trying to center. But Centenary comes out with it. Dolinar battling for it now for Misericordia. She gets whistled, though. No, pardon me. That whistle was on the Centenary defender. So this will be another corner for Misericordia. Their 5th of the game. Swept into the far side. Trying to get that one in the middle, and that is in. It's either Radnoff or Murphy with that goal. Once again, we will wait for the official it was Murphy, Shannon Murphy with the goal. And now it is 5-0 in favor of Misericordia. Just over 7 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Misericordia on the attack again. That was Dolinar right on the doorstep there. But Pereira able to shut it down that time. But it's going to be another corner for Misericordia. This is their 6th corner. So plenty of offensive opportunities for the Cougars, and they've been able to capitalize on a few of them with the 4-0 lead. This will be Bianco taking the corner. Just got Dolinar among others out in front. Bianco sends that to the far side. That'll trickle over the line. So Centenary will get a chance to play that back in. Misericordia backs up to play defense. And really, thus far, Centenary not able to get anything started on offense, and doesn't look like this time is any different as the Cougars take possession pretty quickly here. So Elizabeth Fry along the near side. Now here's Hussey. Hussey plays it back to the middle. Murphy to the far side. It was Dolinar right out in front. I think I can call that one without waiting for the official score. That was indeed Dolinar's goal, her first of the evening. Just a little over 5 minutes to go in quarter number 2 here. Misericordia now with the commanding 6-0 lead. Second quarter goals by Murphy and Dolinar for the Cougars. So once again, Centenary just unable to set anything up on offense. Now it's going to be another chance to go on the attack. Haley Rose steps in front of that one for Centenary, though, and says, yeah, not quite so fast. Put that gut over to the far side for Murphy, and she's able to play it to center. And now down along the near side for Misericordia. As Fry lost it momentarily, got it back. Now the Cougars have to play it back. That pass nearly intercepted in the middle. Thiessen for the Cyclones. Got a stick on it, but too much on that for her to control. If you're unfamiliar with Centenary, located in Hackettstown, New Jersey, student population of about 1,700 undergraduates. They compete mainly in the Colonial States Athletic Conference. And again, they came into this one with a 1-3 record. Their last time out, they lost 9-0 to Ramapo. And they are in danger now of having this evening go a little worse than that yet, as we stand at 6-0 with about 3.5 minutes to go before the end of quarter number 2. Morgan Walsh battling. Now she's able to send one out in front. Maybe another scoring chance here for Misericordia. That goes wide, but there was a whistle before it anyway. Kemp out in front for Misericordia. She's already got 2 on the night, looking for the hat trick. So now Murphy from the far side, looking for some place to go with it. Murphy had tried to get that one to McCloskey. It was intercepted, but once again, Misericordia able to recover pretty quickly, regain possession, and stay on the attack. Tough angle there for Madison Ortwine. Junior forward, she's 5'3". About a minute and a half left now in quarter number 2. Centenary looking to put some offensive pressure on if they can. So far they have had precious little. Doyle's going to play that one out to the far side, or attempt to. Now battling in the middle for Centenary is Thiessen. That's whistled in favor of Thiessen, and now Rowe will send it in for the Cyclones. So now Misericordia having to play a little bit of defense really for the first time tonight. And now right back on the attack. Morgan Walsh just splitting defenders, but not quite able to get a clean shot off, get anything on goal. But it's going to be another corner for Misericordia, their 7th of this contest. Misericordia already leads 6-0, with 17 seconds remaining in quarter number 2 here, and the Cougars are going to get their 7th corner of the game. This will be Bianco sending it in. Bianco gives it a look, sweeps it in on the far side. Walsh goes out in front. Can they set Walsh up? That shot just went wide. And that'll be the end of quarter number 2. So after 2, 6-0 is your score in favor of Misericordia. Third quarter in just a few minutes. On we go to quarter number 3 here at Mangelsdorf Field in Dallas on the campus of Misericordia University. My name is Rick Starren. 6-0 is our score. Misericordia University field hockey leading University of Centenary from New Jersey. Cougars leading the Cyclones 6-0. Cavanus with a goal in the first to start things off for Misericordia. Her second of the season. Mitras added her third goal of the season a little bit later. Kempf, who was scoreless coming into this game, added 2 before the end of the first. And then Murphy and Dolinar notched goals. Murphy, first for both of them on the season. And we stand at 6-0. We'll switch ends. And Misericordia looking to go right back on the attack, just where they left off after the first half. A little more aggressive on defense this time from the Cyclones. I'm going to try to send something into the offensive zone here. It's Bruttons for the Cyclones, battling against Hussey along the near side. Doyle sent that in for Centenary. Now they got a little something going. They're out in front. That was Shannon Murphy able to corral that and send it free for Misericordia. Played out in the middle, maybe just a little bit too far. Ortwine gives chase. Flipped in, but a little too much, and that'll be whistled. And now along the far side. But Mitras able to cut that off. Now Misericordia plays it back along the near side to Hussey. Looking to center that. A little bit of contact there. That one's flipped in by Walsh. Once again whistled. Just underway in quarter number 3 here. 6-0 is your score. Misericordia's got the lead. Saw a little bit of offensive activity from the Centenary Cyclones early on in the third period here. And that was really the only thing approaching a scoring chance that we've seen from them so far this evening. And now it's Misericordia back in the offensive zone again. Maybe a little too ambitious there. Now down the far side, that one's sent in by Thiessen. But just waiting for it right in the middle was Hussey. Megan Walsh plays that forward. Passed along the near side by Mitras. Slapped down in the corner. By Dolinar. That whistle will give it back to Centenary. So the Cyclones control along the near side, trying to get out of their own defensive zone. Manser loses control of it. And now back on the attack is Dolinar. McDevitt played that back. And now Misericordia with the 6-0 lead. Able to control the ball at midfield. They'll still send it in. They're still going to, they're still going to look for offensive chances here. But as we mentioned in the second quarter, there's no reason for them to be super aggressive at this point. Bennett was able to step up in front of that pass, but she's whistled. But Misericordia gets it back once again very quickly, played along the near side. Now Doyle for Centenary, but that pass wasn't able to connect cleanly. Misericordia eventually able to track it down all the way in the corner in the person of Walsh. She'll send it up ahead to Dolinar. Now trying to control along the near side for Misericordia is Kempf. Kempf sends that one out to McDevitt. A little too much on that pass, though. Now Centenary trying to go the other direction with it, but McDevitt's able to stop that. Dolinar giving chase, but that's going to get behind the goal. About 8.5 minutes left in quarter number 3. No additional scoring yet here in the third quarter, but the score still stands at 6-0 in favor of Misericordia. Misericordia on the attack here, as they have been pretty much all night. Centenary, we mentioned earlier, out in Hackettstown, New Jersey. School largely known in equestrian circles. A 65-acre Centenary Equestrian Center has hosted the American National Riding Commission Championships twice, most recently in 2012. Previous to that, it was 2007. No horses on the field tonight, though. Just asked athletes with sticks. And the ones in blue have been in control really since the first whistle. Centenary trying to get something going on offense here. And Christine Manser, the senior, trying to break towards the goal, but just too much pressure from the Misericordia defense. They can't get off a clean pass to anybody set up in scoring position. And now once again, Misericordia controls. Here's McDevitt. Gets that one up over Kemp's head in the corner. possibly another chance now for Centenary. Trying to get that inside to Manser. She's able to control it for a moment, but she can't get a shot off. Flipped into play by Bennett for Misericordia. But now quickly the other way for Centenary. About 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. 3 has been a scoreless quarter so far. Misericordia looking to go on the attack maybe and change that now. One's out in front. There's Ortwine out in front. She had Dolinar with her, but they were not able to connect. And now player went down there for Centenary. That was Thiessen. Olivia Gretz had to come out of the goal and play that one for Misericordia. It's about the first time she's had to really do much of anything except to make sure she was in position all night. Centenary once again trying to set something up here. Or trying to clear it, excuse me. And that was Pereira that had come out of the goal for Centenary, not the Misericordia goalie, excuse me. As once again, Misericordia able to pretty consistently stay on the attack here. Not quite the scoring chances we saw from them in the first 2 quarters. A little bit tighter defense, a little bit more aggressive on defense from the Cyclone here in quarter number 3. But nonetheless, the majority of this third quarter, even without goals being scored, is being played down here in the offensive zone for the Cougars. Dolinar battling for it there. Pass was a little wide, and now Misericordia with another chance to set something up. Centered and then sent to the far side. Like Alyssa Black over there. She tries to get it back in the middle. Bennett tried to get it turned around, back around toward the goal for Misericordia. And now Bennett will put this in play for the Cougars. She'll play it back with just under 2 minutes to go in quarter number 3 now. A battle along the near side. Whistle goes against Hussey, and now Cyclone's able to attempt to turn it back around. But once again, Misericordia steps in front of a pass. It was Walsh that time. This Misericordia team was 4th in the preseason MAC Freedom Conference coaches poll. They were pretty highly regarded. Like we said, they come in tonight just 1-4, but it looks like they're going to put up a convincing win this evening. Down under a minute to go in quarter number 3. Cyclones on the attack maybe here. Thiessen battling for it over on the far side. Misericordia able to turn it quickly the other direction was Mitras. Mitras played it back to McDevitt. McDevitt to the middle. She goes to the far side for Bennett. Bennett tries to play it to the far side. Out into the corner. Misericordia once again trying to get this out in front of the net. But the third quarter will expire. No scoring in that third quarter, but score remains 6-0 in favor of the Misericordia Cougars. Back for fourth quarter action in just a moment. So on we go to fourth quarter action here at Mangelsdorf Field on the campus of Misericordia University. 6-0 is your score. Misericordia Field Hockey leading the Centenary Cyclones. Cougars with first quarter goals from Kavanis, Mitras, and Kempf, a couple from Kempf. Murphy and Dolliner added to it in the second quarter. No scoring in quarter number 3 as we head into the fourth now. Misericordia just looking to protect that 6-0 lead at this point. Centenary, as we mentioned earlier, from Hackettstown, New Jersey, close to New York City. Notable alumnus from Centenary, Debbie Harry, lead singer from Blondie. If you remember your 70s pop punk. Now the Cyclones seeing if they can, one way or another, get onto the scoreboard. Trailing 6-0 with 13.5 to go here in quarter number 4. My name is Rick Starin. This is on the Misericordia live stream. Cougars 1-4 coming into tonight. Remember, their win was Tuesday, a week ago, so maybe they just play well on Tuesdays. Over Cedar Crest, 4-0 win. Cavanis and Murphy both scored in that one. Effinger and McCloskey also added goals. Cyclones, meanwhile, as we mentioned earlier, coming off of a 9-0 loss at Ramapo on Saturday. So here they are 3 days later. Traveling the distance all the way out here to northeastern Pennsylvania. It's Dolliner on the near side, and she might have a look. Now in the middle, is a shot by Cavanis. Haven't really seen much of Cavanis since she got that early goal. Head coach Robin Fedor, Stahovic, looking to find opportunities to get players into this game, and see some playing time increase. It's going to be another corner now for Misericordia. Misericordia's 8th corner of the game. Swept in. Effinger tried to control that and make an offensive opportunity out of it, but that goes wide of the goal. And now we're down to about 11.5 minutes left in this one. And now once again the Cougars able to pretty consistently keep the ball into the defensive zone of Centenary. And as soon as I say that, now it's going to turn the other direction here, at least for a moment. But once again, Cougars able to corral that pretty quickly down along the far side. Trying to work that ahead to Ortwine. Played in by Murphy for Misericordia. Cougars will play it back. Walsh gets it along the near side. She had that to Morgan Souter, but now that's going to be out in front of the net, just wide. At the 10:15 mark here of quarter number 4. Misericordia with that 6-0 lead. All of the scoring came in the first half. 4 goals in the first, 2 in the second. Cougars since then maybe not quite as aggressive on offense, and I think the Cyclones able to tighten things up on defense a little bit as well. Cavanis looking to create a scoring opportunity one-on-one there. Should get another chance now, as that came off the stick of a defender. There's Cavanis again. Now she just plays it back. In from the far corner. Kemp tried to find some space out in front of the net there, could not. that'll be another corner for Misericordia. It's be Effinger taking this one. Got that along the near side to Walsh. Once again, Cougars able to step in front of a pass and not allow Centenary to even really think about getting much of anything going on offense. It was Radnoff that time, the sophomore. Played back along the near side now for Effinger. She sends it back to the middle. Now play back all the way along the far side. I believe that's McCloskey over there. Kempf tried to carry it into the middle a little bit. She loses control, but Misericordia able to once again control it. Getting down to around 7 minutes to go in this one. So Cougars looking to preserve the shutout at this point. They've got that 6-0 lead that they've had since halftime. So they'd like to keep a 0 on the board for the visitors. Of course, Centenary not looking to get shut out twice in a row. After that 9-0 loss at Ramapo a few days ago. So they got about 6.5 minutes to try to get something on offense. Pass came in hot for Murphy. Send it there for Souter. Carried and then played back. Effinger flips it ahead. Sticked out of the air by Souter. Remember, before this season started, field hockey as a fall sport was one of many that was affected in 2020 by COVID shutdowns. So you had, and we've seen this across all sports, all teams, all schools. A lot of, juniors that really don't have a lot of experience, some sophomores that don't have any. There was not a lot of previous scoring experience on this Misericordia Cougars team coming into this season. Kavinas had 3 goals in 2019 and 2 assists. So her 8 points was really the best among anybody still on the roster. Ali Bianco also had 3 goals and a couple of assists back in 2019. Other than that, the only Cougar to be on the scoreboard the last time that they had taken the field a couple years ago was Elizabeth Fry with a couple of assists. So they've had to find scoring out of places they didn't know they were going to be able to get it from. And as the season unfolds, they're probably still discovering a little bit of that. Olivia Kempf tonight chipping in with a couple of first quarter goals, maybe helping to answer those questions. 6-0 lead or not, Michaela Cavanis is still playing. She went down hard there. Down under 4 minutes to go in this one. Misericordia with that 6-0 lead. They are looking to. They'll happily play this out in the offensive zone and just not give the Cyclones any scoring chances the rest of the way if they can. But they'll take another scoring chance if one is handed to them, as it might be right here. Played in front of the net. Ortwine tried to get a shot off, couldn't quite. So, yeah, it has been Cougar domination from pretty much the opening whistle here. The Cyclones have not had a chance to really do much of anything on offense. They've barely played any time in their offensive zone. You know, the scoreboard says 6-0. That tells the story. Corners are 9-0 in favor of Misericordia. That will tell you a little bit as well. Cavanis tried to direct that one out in front. Now Misericordia maybe with another late scoring opportunity here. But just as Ortwine reached for that one, that was whistled. And it's going to be the 10th corner of the game for Misericordia. This would be McCloskey sending this one in. Sent that right in the middle to Walsh. Walsh plays it out to the right. That was whistled down with under 2 minutes to play now. Cyclones would love to just clear this and escape maybe without being scored on again. McCloskey tried to get that one out in front. Battle for it right in front of the net. Ortwine has been close a couple of times tonight. Trying to get her name on the scoreboard. Not able to in that instance. Effinger plays that back for Misericordia. As we get down to around a minute left in this one. But now the Cyclones able to turn things around in the other direction. Just trying to set one up for Thiessen in the middle. That was shut off, though, by Effinger. Battle for it along the near side. Doyle and Mitras. That'll roll over the line. And now with about 30 seconds to go. Misericordia trying to clear this so that they can preserve the shutout. There's a quick whistle. Now with just a few seconds left to play. Played along the near side there by Souter. And then off to the middle. And just as that came off McCloskey's stick in the middle, that does it. So 6-0 is your final score here. Misericordia gets the win. First quarter goals by Cavanis, Mitras, and then 2 by Kempf. A couple of second period goals by Murphy and Dolliner account for the 6-0 win by Misericordia. So the Cougars move to 2-4 on the season. They will next play on Saturday night, the 25th, at Delaware Valley. That'll be their first MAC Freedom Conference contest. Everything has been out of conference so far. It'll be their first conference game. That's Saturday, the 25th, at Delaware Valley. Tomorrow night, right here on the live stream, Misericordia Women's Volleyball will host Lycoming at 7 p.m. Misericordia is 4-8. They're 0-2 in the conference. That is a MAC matchup as well. So 0-2 in the conference, but a chance to get to 1-2 in MAC play. Paul Garrity will have the call on that one for you tomorrow night here on the Misericordia live stream. For tonight, 6-0 in favor of Misericordia field hockey. My name's Rick Starron. Thanks for joining us.